This is a warning, another cut to move on. Another beat that's so strong, hold on, and I get wicked and then some. Stir up shit as the wit gets wisdom. P-Dog coming up, I'm straight low. Pro-black and it ain't no joke. Coming straight from the mob that broke shit last time. Now I'm back with a brand new set.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Kicking It with Key C show. And we just took a break. I was coming back talking NCAA, but we'll move that segment back one more. So we're actually going to hit a hard-hitting topic here that's really been a major topic for the week. It's an ongoing topic. It's been going on and going on and going on. And that is unarmed black men dying in the street. My man, Stephon Clark, here's a story. Happened in Sacramento, California. A lot of you have probably heard of the story. There may be some, it'll be the first time to heard of this. But you've been in the shell if you haven't been following. Because it's all over social media, all over the news. It should be all over your friends' timeline in outrage. But my man, Stephon Clark, was killed by two policemen in Sacramento, one white, one black, riddled by over 20 shots. You heard me. 20 shots to this young black man. And guess what? He didn't have a gun. And that's why my title of my show was titled Crazy Like I'm Armed with 2 S-7s. He had a cell phone. They thought it was a gun. He had a cell phone. They yelled, gun! Cell phone in his hand. They shot him over 20 times. So what happened was there was a call in the area for someone to saying that someone's breaking in cars. The police helicopter went in the air, went over that area. And so they saw someone running. The police went to investigate. They tried to, they told Stephon to stop, to come to them. He ran to his grandma's backyard. At that point in time, they told him to put his hands up. His phone was in his hand. They say gun. They shot him 20 times. Not in the leg. Not in the foot. Not in the arm. They shot this man all over his body 20 times. This is not a new thing. This has been occurring for a long time. It just now has social media. It just has now have people recording it. It just now has people putting a magnification on it. That's what's going on here. I'm not going to say it's a black-white thing because, like I said, one cop was black, one cop was white. this issue is bigger than racial. This issue is an issue where our people who we're supposed to look up to as the protectors or enforcers of the law, who we're supposed to feel safe around, who's supposed to be safeguarding us in our livelihood and our well-being, are now violating us, killing us in the street. Mistakes happening too much. I'm calling it a mistake. But here's the kicker, y'all. The kicker is you can see the guilt because after it happened, the body cam was on. They went and muted the body cam so that you could not hear the conversation. That sounds like admission of guilt to me. The chief of police is black in Sacramento. Right now he's saying he can't really say much because he doesn't have enough information. I can say this. You don't need a whole lot of information. You can say that your policeman used way too much force in this situation and they should be charged and prosecuted. Right off the bat. I don't know who's listening who's a policeman. I know there's policemen who are fearful for their lives in a lot of situations, rightfully so. There's folks out here who have automatic weapons, have an arm to a T, have weapons stronger than what the police carry. But that's not the issue. In 20 years in Sacramento, they never had any police shootings. So how are you that scared? Were you scared for your life for a dude pulling out a cell phone? Let's see what ABM said. Well, James, the truck driver, said they were too scared to be cops. That's number one. Angry Black Man, ABM, says, my hometown of Chicago, Union Station, major train hub, a colonizer in full body armor and with a loaded weapon was not considered a threat to police when confronted. But a black man with a cell phone in his own backyard was shot 20 times and murdered. And this is barely a blip on the national news stations. Sidney Jackson says, right, ABM. That's what I'm talking about. Until you get the sympathy of your counterparts, and that's why I say it's not a racial issue, but the white folks ain't getting killed in the streets. Until they're getting killed in the streets by mass numbers, just like that white woman got killed. I think about a black policeman recently. That one went quickly to national news, to social media, etc. But until the outrage hits all channels, all people feeling the same, then no action will take place here. No retooling, retraining of the policemen of all metropolitan and all suburban cities is going to occur until this happens. Because you can see it in your social media feeds. You put a post up in regards to something like this, an incident like this, and look at the remarks. You'll either have no comment, no remarks, no shares, or some policeman who comes up and defends the actions, or either a white classmate or coworker who is all the way on the other side of the argument, like the whole Trayvon Martin thing, where they felt George Zimmerman was in the right, and some of these fools funded that fool. Until you outraged like we are, action ain't gonna take place. My man Sidney says, white men kill more cops than any other demographic, but the cops are scared on ninjas. Shit doesn't add up. Angry Black Man says, exactly, Sidney. The numbers don't lie. Men do. When you pull over young black men in a car as a policeman, you're more feared. You fear them more than you fear these NRA gun-toting folks who got about 4 or 5 pieces on them in their car. Mostly Republican. They should be more of a damn threat. But no. This shit got to change. I mean, for real. It's got to change. We got a problem here in this country. And until this outrage is felt by all sides, all creeds, all colors, all races, all religions, all political backgrounds, all social backgrounds, all sexual orientations, I don't care. Until we all on one accord about this issue, this is going to continue. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. We really like that, man. And your president, as I spoke earlier, decides to say, this is a local issue. This is a local issue. I mean, for real. That's what he had to say. Not this is a national epidemic. Because he don't feel that way. He don't feel that way. And a lot of them Trump supporters won't feel that way. And don't feel that way. They just want to know what this fool doing next. And what is he doing next? I don't give a damn what he's doing next. He's I mean, for real, this country's going to hell in a handbasket. For real. It's not cool. Not cool what's going on. And this stuff to continue to occur in these cities, these metropolitan areas have not put in action what needs to occur here, man. The retooling, the retraining of these police officers, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. I just hit it. I was hitting it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I hit all kind of different topics, man. I hit all kind of topics today, and I didn't want to necessarily lay it heavy. This was actually going to be the end. It was going to be the last segment, but we're going to come back and talk NCAA for real. That's what we're going to talk about, man. But I just had to lay that there. I had to lay that there on your plate. I had to lay that on your plate, man. So you could chew on that. Chew on that meat, man. Chew on that fat. And I mean it's sick, man. It's sick where we are as a nation, man, to have that occurring. But that's what it is, man. It is what it is. All day, all the time, somebody getting killed, somebody recording it. Social media is crazy. Social media is crazy, y'all. I mean, for real. But social media has us where we can catch this type of shit going on. That's a good thing. Because a lot of stuff would go on